Hi students, welcome back to my YouTube channel Learn Infinity. In this channel, myself Indrani Mukherjee, I'm teaching you about social studies from class 3 to class 10. As I told you last video that about the earth structure and how it looks like, everything I have discussed it in my previous video. Now I am going to teach you about the imaginary lines on the globe. What is globe? That already I taught you. So let's start that. What is the imaginary lines and how much important these imaginary lines on the globe? What is the features of it? Right? So first of all we have to know that what is these imaginary lines. The term imaginary, by using this word, you can easily understand that these lines are not in reality. On the earth, there is no lines, but on the globe, there is latitudes and longitudes. These are the imaginary lines that the cartographers has drawn. Right? Why they have drawn it? Because these imaginary lines are actually helping us to locate any place of its particular or accurate location. Okay, so let us know about how many imaginary lines are there. There is two types of imaginary lines. Two types of latitudes and longitudes. Today our topic is going to only about latitudes. Okay? Now let us know what is called latitudes. The imaginary lines which are drawn horizontally running from east to west. All of you knows the direction, right? The four main directions we have already read from class 3. The north, south, east and west, right? So the latitudes are the imaginary lines which are drawn horizontally from east to west. Now you can see on this globe there are most important 5 latitudes are there, right? You can see, we know that the earth is spinning on its axis, and which is 23rd and half degree tilted, right? It is not straight, it is 23rd and half degree tilted. Now, what is these latitudes? Why only these much latitudes are I have drawn over here? There, I have not drawn these only 5 latitudes. Actually, the cartographers mentions these 5 important latitudes to identify or locate the place particularly. Right? Now, there are 5 important latitudes. The most important latitude which runs from east to the west and in the middle of the earth. The parallel line which runs from east to the west in the middle of the earth, which divides the earth into 2 equal halves. You can see that these latitudes, when I have drawn over here, you can see it divides the earth into 2 equal halves, right? It is divided into 2 equal halves. Towards the north, it is called northern hemisphere. Towards the north, it is called northern hemisphere. And the southern portion, it is called southern hemisphere. Okay? Now, these latitudes are actually having such units. Its degree, right? Equator, which runs from east to west in the middle of the earth, its unit is 0 degree. 0 degree. Okay? So from here, we are starting counting the others equators. The others latitudes, not the equator, the other latitudes. Once again I am repeating, from the equator, which unit is 0 degree, from here to the North Pole in Northern Hemisphere, there are 90 latitudes. How many latitudes? 90 latitudes from equator to the North Pole. Again, from equator to the South Pole in the Southern Hemisphere, there is also 90 latitudes. So all over in Northern Hemisphere 90 latitudes, Southern Hemisphere 90 latitudes. How many latitudes are there now? 180. Now this equator is also a latitude, right? Equator is also there. We are starting counting from it. So including equator on the globe, there is 181 latitudes are total. Okay? How many? 181 latitudes are there on the globe. Okay. Now, from equator we are starting counting. Just it is 0 degree. After equator, there is another latitude which is running in the 1 degree. After that 2 degree, 3 degree. Like this way from 0 degree to 90 degree north, there is 90 latitudes. Okay. In between from equator to the North Pole, there are also other 2 important latitudes. Okay. One latitude which is running from east to west on 23rd and half degree north is called Tropic of Cancer. Another important latitude which runs from east to west, it is located on the 23rd and half degree north, is known as Tropic of Cancer. Now, there is another important latitude in the Northern Hemisphere. In 66 and half degree north, there is another latitude named Arctic Circle. On 66 and half degree north, there is Arctic Circle. And already I told you that at the 90 degree north, there is North Pole. The two end of the globe or the two end portion of the earth is called poles. The northern part, 90 degree north, is known as North Pole. And the opposite one, 90 degree south, is called South Pole. Now comes to the Southern Hemisphere. There is also another 2 important latitudes. Except equator, there is 23rd and half degree south, there is another latitude which is known as Tropic of Capricorn. What it is known? Tropic of Capricorn. After that, 66 and half degree south, there is also another latitude, that is Antarctic Circle. Antarctic Circle on 66 and half degree south. And at 90 degrees south in the Southern Hemisphere, it is called Southern Pole. So all over the globe, you can see there are 5 important latitudes which are very much important in our life, that how to locate the place or how to locate the continents, how to locate the ocean bodies on the surface of the earth. We can easily identify that, right? So this was the different latitudes. Now we have to know about the latitudes features or the characteristics of the latitudes. What is the characteristics of the latitudes, right? Here you can see these latitudes are running parallelly, right? These lines are running parallelly. The distance between the latitudes are same. It is not changing, right? The distance between the latitudes remaining same. It is not changing. And at the end of anywhere, it is not meeting with each other. they never meet with each other. So what is the first point? The first point is the latitudes are parallelly drawn. Okay. Next point, that is the circles. You can see as it is on the board, I have pasted it. So if you take the globe, on that globe you can see the single latitudes are totally circle around the globe. Okay. So these lines are circle. Just we are seeing at this front, the same lines, same place will be there in the opposite part of the globe, right? So the latitudes are circle lines, and whenever we are going towards the pole sides, the circles becoming smaller. Okay, the largest latitude is equator. From the equator, when we are going to the North Pole and also the South Pole, these circle lines are becoming smaller. Now this is the second point. There is also another point that other than the equator, these smaller circles cannot divide the earth equally. Except the equator, the other latitudes cannot divide the earth equally. Okay, so these was the features or characteristics of latitudes. Now let us know about the importance of latitude. What is the importance of latitude? The most important latitude is, already I told you, equator. It is located at 0 degree. Okay, so from here we are starting counting the other latitudes also. Okay, and in this portion from 0 degree to 23rd and half degree north and from 0 degree to 23rd and half degree south means equator to Tropic of Cancer and equator to Tropic of Capricorn. These zone or this total area is actually getting the sunlight most. The equator to Tropic of Cancer in the northern hemisphere and from equator to Tropic of Capricorn in the southern hemisphere, these part or these portion on the globe or the earth receiving the most sunlight. So this is the most hot zone, right? The climatic condition of this particular area will be very much hot, isn't it? This is called torrid zone. What it is called? Torrid zone. Okay. From equator 0 degree to Tropic of Cancer 23rd and half degree north, and from equator 0 degree to Tropic of Capricorn 23rd and half degree south. This zone is called torrid zone. It is very much hot. Okay. Now we have to discuss about the Tropic of Cancer to the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere. From 23rd and half degree north to 66 and half degree north, this particular region, and here again from Tropic of Capricorn in the south to Antarctic Circle, these two regions, the sunlight fall on here mildly. Okay, these two particular region, the sunlight fall here mildly, so that in this particular two region from Tropic of Cancer to Arctic Circle and Tropic of Capricorn to Antarctic Circle, this two region is experiencing different seasons, right? The temperature here varies at different places. This zone is known as temperate zone. What it is known? Temperate zone. Now come to the next temperature zone. From the Arctic Circle to the North Pole, from 66 and half degree north to 90 degree north, this particular portion, and here from Antarctic Circle to South Pole, here these two particular portions are not receiving sunlight properly. Okay, so these are the two poles as it is bent, as it is tilted on 23rd and half degree on its axis. So this North Pole, from Arctic Circle to North Pole and Antarctic Circle to South Pole, these two polar region is not receiving sunlight properly. So definitely when the sunlight will not fall on that region, definitely it will be cold climate, right? There will be snow covering, isn't it? So this zone is known as frigid zone. What is it known? Frigid zone. Okay. So these latitudes also varies. These latitudes areas also receives different temperature from the sunlight. Okay. So this was all about the latitudes. We have discussed today that what is called the imaginary lines. These lines are actually drawn by the imagination of the cartographer. Who are the cartographer then? The cartographers are who are studying on the maps, on the locations, and who are making these maps and globes. Okay, the people who are making maps and globes are called cartographers. So they created these imaginary lines only to locate the place properly. Okay, so let us recap again today's class. What I told, the imaginary lines. Then there is two types of imaginary lines, latitudes and longitudes. Now today we discussed only about the latitudes. What is called latitudes, what is the features of latitudes, what is the importance of latitudes, and also the different temperature zone. Okay, so this was only today's class, my dear students. You can get the other part from this chapter also from my next video. So I hope you enjoyed this class. If you enjoyed, if you liked it, so definitely give a like, click on the like button and share it with your friends. And then there is also a comment box. You can share any of your doubts in that comment section. Then definitely I will make sure you clear your doubts in my next videos. Okay? Stay happy. Bye then.